Imagine this, a tiny copper penny, worth just 1 cent when it was made, tucked away in an old jar, suddenly turning into a golden nugget worth hundreds, thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars. That's exactly the kind of treasure story behind the 1957 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny. At first glance, it seems ordinary, but under the right conditions, and perhaps with a rare error, it could be a show-stopping find. The 1957 D penny was minted in the Denver Mint. That's what the D stands for. The design is classic. On the obverse front is the bust of Abraham Lincoln, the first time a U.S. circulating coin featured a president. The reverse shows two wheat stalks, which is why it's called a wheat penny. The wheat cent design ran from 1909 to 1958. 1957 was among the last few years of that era, giving it historical significance for collectors who aim to complete full wheat cent collections. The 1957 D penny is not rare in terms of mintage. In fact, over 1,051,342,000 of these coins were struck. That makes it one of the more common wheat pennies by production volume. In short, 1957 D is historically significant and part of the final chapter of the wheat penny era, but under normal circumstances, it's common because so many were made. The typical 1957 D penny is abundant. But the twist is, condition matters enormously, and some extremely well-preserved or rare error examples are where the serious money is to. Here's a breakdown of value ranges. In US dollars, condition/grade/feature typical value, approximate, circulated, average wear a few cents, face value is 1 cent, circulated, better than average low dollars to a few dollars, uncirculated/mint state, common grade like MS 63 to MS 65, several dollars up to about $6 to $13, or a bit more, higher uncirculated grade. MS 66, for instance, $24, superb mint state, top grade like MS 67RD, $310 according to one value chart. Exceptional, pristine, eye-appealing MS 67 plus, often with full red color, no spots, auction record. $6,600 for one 1957 D wheat penny, MS 67 plus RD. Rare error or extraordinary varieties, e.g. sharp strike, perfect red color, unusual toning, or rare minting anomalies. Offers and listings show thousands of dollars, sometimes several hundreds or more, depending on collector interest and condition. So yes, while the average 1957 D is common and inexpensive, a top-tier, perfectly preserved version can reach hundreds or thousands of dollars, and in rare ideal conditions fetch thousands or even over $6,000 at auction. Condition/grade, mint state. Know where a clean, sharp strike with all details intact, no worn letters, smooth surfaces, crisp features, drastically increases value. Full red color, original copper luster, not darkened/brown, is highly desired. Many favorites among collectors are bright red. Eye appeal, no spots, corrosion, or discoloration. No carbon spots or toning that distracts. Clean surfaces that look fresh. Sharp details on Lincoln's hair, cheek, and wheat stalks on the reverse, indicating a strong strike. High professional grading, MS 67, MS 67 plus, etc., from trusted services like PCGS or NGC. This offers buyers and sellers confidence, which adds premium minting anomalies/errors/rare varieties. In special cases, misstrikes, repunched mint marks, mint error coins, value can increase beyond typical levels. Some listings and collector interest reflect coins with such traits commanding a high premium. Its huge mintage, over 1 billion coins struck, means most coins are common as a result. The normal 1957 D pennies, particularly those circulated, have very low value. Many are worth just cents or a few dollars. The rarity and corresponding high value only comes when the coin is in superb condition or has rare, desirable traits/errors, so it's a common coin with rare potential. It's part of the final years of the wheat penny era, 1909 to 1958, making it key for collectors wanting a complete wheat cent set. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat penny carried the image of Lincoln, the first U.S. circulating coin to portray a president. That design legacy resonates strongly with coin enthusiasts. Its massive mintage and widespread circulation mean many people already own one. So flipping through old piggy banks, old coin jars, or family collections can unearth potentially valuable specimens. If you're making a YouTube or social media video about this coin, here's a structure that grabs viewers and builds suspense. What if that dull old penny in your pocket, the one that's only worth 1 cent, is actually a hidden treasure that could fetch thousands of dollars? Tell the story. Brief background. Lincoln, the Wheat Penny series, why 1957? D matters historically. Reveal the facts. Show how common most 1957 D pennies are, over 1 billion minted. But then transition to here's where it gets exciting. Show dramatic contrasts. Pictures or video of a worn 1957 D penny worth little versus a pristine MS 67 red. Example worth hundreds or thousands. Educate viewers. How to inspect condition. What to look for. Color, sharpness, errors. What grading means. How to get coins professionally graded. Stoke the hope. Remind them that many 1957 D pennies are out there, and that 1 in a million could be a gem. Encourage them to dig through old change jars. Call to action/closure. So next time you see a dusty old penny, stop. Flip it over, examine it. Because maybe, just maybe, you're sitting on a small fortune. That narrative arc, from ordinary penny to hidden treasure, keeps people hooked and leaves them rooting for a surprise discovery. The 1957 D Wheat penny illustrates perfectly how coins with humble beginnings can turn into prized collector's items. While most 1957 D pennies are common and worth little, the rare, high-grade specimens, especially those with full red color, flawless strikes, or unusual minting anomalies, demand serious attention. A pristine MS 67 plus example sold for as much as $6,600 at auction. That shows the sky is the limit, and that the right penny could indeed fetch hundreds, thousands, or even more, depending on market demand and desirability. If you ever dig up a 1957 D, don't dismiss it. Treat it as a potential treasure. Examine it, compare to grading guides, maybe get it professionally graded. Because for the discerning collector, that unassuming penny might just be worth more than you can imagine.